I'm just so glad the Sox at least won the first one, though, Chase.
Yeah. Alright, see ya.
Alright.
I'm gonna play some franchise. I got the St. Louis Cardinals as my team. Might be in a game. I can't remember if I'm in a game or not. No, I'm not. Okay. I think I'm finishing up the Cubs series.
Hey everyone, I'm Dan. Please
1-9-2 last game.
MLB The Show.
Yeah, I got one more game. Let's see, I'm 40-17, about 6 up first on the Cubs. Let's see. For attributes of the game. Look at that, complete games. 3 of my pitchers at the top. Strikeouts, yep. Carlos, Waka, Miles. Shutouts, Waka, Martinez, Michaelis. Home with allowed 0, so yeah. ERA, did have a, I think it was like 1.04, but I gave up a couple hits. I think I gave up a run or 2. Yeah, run, I think. Closing, I don't really have, yeah, I don't have anything. Now showing the losses, yeah, I don't. Wins, Martinez. Go to the OPS, select percentage, Carp. On base. Alright, let's get to the game. See who's first with all-star voting right now. Walker for pitching, right field Jose. I don't have a very good center fielder. Marcel left. DeYoung short. Third base Carp. Second base, not the best second base. There's Colton 1 though right here. First base goalie. Yacht. Yachty's probably pretty far down. Yeah, I don't. Some of the games. All of that. I really don't like to put. What? Okay, I don't really care. I really don't care about all the other trades and all the AAA and AA stuff. I really just focus on my team. Play a full game here. I like to have it on, oh crap, I like to have it on MLB Network. Rain. Good thing about MLB now is like they actually have a real rain delay. Other games it just be rain and stuff, they actually stop the game. Why is my lineup not how it usually is? Oh yeah, I forgot DM's on the is on the DL. I'm gonna put in AJ Pollock. He's kind of going off right now. This is a day game, I'm pretty sure. So Yachty played last night. I'm gonna put Matt Wieters in. Don't like to have Yachty play after a night game in the daytime. Probably like that. Yeah, probably young 10 DL. Pulled muscle on his leg. Then back on the 7th, I traded Sony. Well, I got Sony Gray for Alex Reyes and one of my AA center fielders.
Afternoon baseball now on. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now.
Oh, way up
Sunday
in front of that
finale
one.
as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games.
Who do you want at that one?
3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead.
Ooh, I'm looking.
Find yourself in a position where you're about 5
Yeah, I
to
lost
9
for game
games.
1. I think it was 4-3, and then one last game.
You know, one series isn't going to totally
So this is
kill
the
you
rubber
in the
match.
standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this
Ooh,
guy,
that was
and he
great
sees
cut.
the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Albert Almora comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Waka is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Heck yeah, he
Matty,
is.
not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't
I always play a lot of
imagine how
MLB,
he
but then I got
feels
back into Fortnite again, so I'm trying to get back on this. I'm gonna try to play all different kinds of games for you guys.
Oh, a big rip at the curveball,
Ooh, that was
but
a
he didn't
nasty
get it, and he
curveball.
becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're
Yeah,
putting
my
yourself in a
difficulty
pretty
for
good
this, I don't
position
really play,
to make it to the teeth of the
easy to
lineup
just hit,
without
but
a
I thought I
whole
was playing
lot
the full
of
game.
stress.
A 1 pitch on its way.
I pitch sometimes, just depends on who's pitching.
Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he will indeed make
Sweet.
the play in foul territory to John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games
All
of this
right.
series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah,
Hey, watch out for that
I think
sinker.
one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3.
Yep, I knew it.
It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road.
Dang.
So this is a big one for this ball club.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Slars and sweeping curves feel like they get me a lunch, or even regular curveballs too. But
Back up.
oh, dang it!
Fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
All right, Martinez, let's go.
Now, Jose Martinez. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has
Just missed it.
Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast.
They even added this too. They actually have
Matt, I am
her talk about the weather and different stuff.
Is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the
trophy.
game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Good night.
Check swing, but he held up in time.
Thought I could get him.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement.
Good
man.
night.
Particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the
Hit the
position
Cubs.
players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to
Oh my
really pay
God.
attention to the conditions on the
What the hell
field.
was that?
Anthony Rizzo stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Overrated, they're saying.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
It's like they're on like the slowest part of the year for sports. Hockey's in the playoffs. Football's not. It's over. NBA is in the finals.
Swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has things to work deep into this game.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1
missed
to
that one.
Schwarber.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Walkup is there, and the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Here comes the first pitch.
No.
He rolled up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
Dang it, dude. Come on.
He clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not that dumb.
Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Kind of pitching
Not gonna
backwards
swing.
in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
That's gonna be off speed.
Heading out towards shallow
Dang
right.
it.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League.
Oh, it's fastball.
Nobody
Thought it
wants
was,
to
but I
attempt
was waiting for it to do
stealing
some
bags
off
on this guy
speed.
and brings a powerful
That could have been
bat
called a
to the
strike too,
lineup.
is right off the side of the plate. Oh, that curveball is gonna be wrecking me all game.
His past history against John
It's like in the zone and it goes down. It's just
results 4 for 15.
waited late on that. It's a good thing to do. Throw it off speed and then throw a fastball. Maybe late.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on,
Damn it.
and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Dang it, dude.
But to no avail as he went around. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras.
Or sweeping it.
He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Aww.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find.
They call that an air sometimes too.
That baseball and drive it the other way.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. His career line against Walkup. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. Contreras on at first, nobody out. Fly ball out to right field. Martinez is there. And that's the first out of the inning. There's Jason Hayward now.
Shout out a faster right fielder. Martinez is slow.
Back in the starting nine for this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
Oh, he's way early on that
Hayward,
one.
but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. Hit sharply on the ground. Wong for one.
Oh, shoot. Okay, thank you, goalie.
And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Love to see that as a picture. Wow, my gosh, that's a good bouncy ball.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup.
So early, dude.
Well,
Come
the home
on.
crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third.
Second for the first game of the day. I should still be able to do this, though.
First in time, 1 away.
Pull out a win here. Need to take some pitches, though.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His past history against John Lester. He's a .327 batter. He's also been a strikeout victim 14 times.
Change up.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
2 more hits to 1,000. Nice.
A ball and a strike. The count's
See those pitches like that? That could be a strike. I mean, it's been called against me so many times.
This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for route number 2. At the plate, Jairo Munoz. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the 1-0.
Not very long.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot.
Give me that. Give me that. Good contact.
Up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Mauricio Calderon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
How much things just not coming up, though? I've already been past the beginner crap.
The windup and the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung out and missed.
Oh, I think I put this on my other profile. That's why.
It's really starting to come down out there.
That's why I forgot it's my other
let this go too much longer
player.
if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Oh, see like that. That should be strike 3.
But he doesn't get the call.
Didn't get it though.
2-2 now.
Gotta keep pushing. Strike 3. Ooh, way early.
Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Nice.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next is Albert Almora. And that's
I love that. That could be bad though. If I put the long rotation, that could be gone in 5 seconds.
Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And
yeah, it was a very good pitch.
He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good half of that pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Only thrown 4 balls so far.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped
Got the
out
command.
in foul territory. Hit down the third baseline. No runs, just 1
Pitch
hit.
count's
No
looking pretty good
errors
so far. Just gotta make sure I don't get too far.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy
I
is
try
so
to keep
effective.
it around
He's able
like
to count
it's the
his
fourth
own,
inning. I
get
try to
ahead
not
in
go
the
over
count,
40.
and now he has so many options to go to.
A swing and a miss.
Nice.
That retires the side, and that
Good night,
will
sir.
do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Matt Carpenter back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this
Oh, see, I got that
trip
call.
through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters
90 mile an
are
hour
able to make
fastball, so I
in
should
the
not be
middle
late
innings
on
of this
these. I'm
game.
just
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
dang. Is that gone? Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be, but it's good. It's carrying. And then rain.
But he has it for the first
Should be
out.
hard to get a ball that far when it's raining.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the power-hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Oh, dang! I swirled it. That was not probably would have been gone. Honestly, I think that would have been gone.
Now Lester's 0-1. Swings
Dang it.
through it for strike number 2. Line
Get
right
down,
side.
get down.
Hayward
Dang it!
is there.
I get to
2
break.
down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play.
Every time it rains, I just cannot do anything.
You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Dash.
Fly ball out to
Please,
straightaway
dang.
right
I'm hitting
field.
these balls
And he'll
now.
get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
Just right
Welcome
to the
back Busch
gloves.
Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said
Hey,
they
they have
haven't
one, I
shown
don't even
much
have
fight
any.
today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out
Yeah,
of
it's
this
tied.
one.
It's not out of hand.
For this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. No balls and 1 strike.
Wish MLB would make that a rule if you foul tip into the glove, it should be an out.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's more than 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Try to get
What
him
is
to
that
chase
already-
that
almost
old
already out of
curveball there,
energy
but
already.
He wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
What is Mark? That's gonna be, yep. My guy was just standing there. I was moving my elastic, but it wasn't moving. Martinez.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a circle change, but he
Dang.
takes it low, ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy.
No, I'm
come
just
back to
missing the
bite you at times.
pitches.
Baez stands at second with no outs. And he
Nice.
fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Strike 3, please.
Fastball
Yes,
called,
got him
strike 3,
looking.
and there's the first out of the inning.
Yes.
So a runner on second.
Kyle Schwarber, who's up next? Wilson Contreras. They're both batting 299. Contreras and Zobrist.
Down now, and next it'll be the left-handed power
could be
threat, Kyle
risky.
Schwarber. And he runs it
Never
in
mind.
on him and gets him to swing.
Schwarber's one of those guys that either hits a home run or strikes out, so got pretty confident. Yep.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know that
So late
fastball
on that.
registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked
He's
about
early on that.
45 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball,
So let me
the old
let
push
should I
the
just
throttle and pull it is being
yes.
Got him swinging in the dirt.
Big
Makes
out
the
number
throw to
2.
First, 2 down.
Awesome. Come back after leadoff double. Alright, we gotta set down Contreras.
Digging in to try
catcher
it
he can't
again.
hit.
Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend.
Ooh,
The north and
I love
south.
that
A lot of
pitch.
pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to
Dang.
see east-west, not the case anymore.
Ready on 0-2. And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again. Still 0-2. 0-2. Here it is.
Crap.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they're going to hold
Nice
that
throw.
runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice
Dang
hit.
it.
2 balls and a strike now. Line to the right side.
Thank God.
But foul.
22 this inning. It's not good.
No runs, 3 hits.
I'm not gonna be able to
No
play,
errors
do
so
a full
far
game, it
for
looks
the
like here.
And he's
Oh,
striking
thank you.
out
That's right down the middle.
punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the
Is that
inning.
8 punch outs already?
Strand a couple. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going
about
forward
to end
is
right
to
here.
find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Started to go around there, but he holds
I'll
up
chase him.
1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
High in the air out to center field.
Dang.
Almora
It's
is
too
right
close.
there, 1 down. Ready for another chance? Colton Wong looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the
Curve
count.
gets me every time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Of course, I don't swing at the strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and
See him throwing it all the way to the ninth. If I can't get a freaking hit here. Hey, these.
bucket of sassy.
See, look all the energy he's got. 39
Looking
pitches.
to punch him out again, the pitch.
I did it again. So mad at myself.
And the throw to first is there to
Dang it.
record the second out.
Never struck out this many times.
Digging in, A.J. Pollard. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lester's ready. Here's the first pitch. And
Oh, come
look
on.
inside, but that's ruled a strike.
That
Nothing
needs
in
to go
one.
both ways.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chopped at
Oh,
the plate,
come on.
but it
Go
gets
foul.
fouled.
Jeez.
The 1-2 is a
Yep.
wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Stupid.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Into the box now, Mauricio Calderon. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts. 2 away now for the Cubs.
I'm gonna try to probably get somebody in my bullpens coming up here.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Yeah, but
Stay on the
72 pitches, so
right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter.
that fifth inning really got me. Like 9-11, 9-11, 24-9. Like this is how it's gonna go be 11. Yep, 10.
Side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Strike 3. Yep, 11. Nobody called out 11 unless it's an emergency. All right, boys, I'm getting some hits here. Playing like trash.
After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I probably know how to play.
Offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
45 pitches. Trash. Damn, oh my gosh, I actually hit a curve.
Lester's 2-0 home. And this will be fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Didn't swing. Thank you.
Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
Dang it, dude. Come on.
And he makes the throw to first. Jerko.
Just gonna keep throwing until I realize.
Now batting, Matt Wieters. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Come on, throw me a ball. That's actually hittable. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
He is. This is probably the toughest pitcher I've had to face all year.
Now another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he popped him up.
No, please get
into
back here.
Foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Need more counts like this to get this pitch count up. That could have strike, I mean.
Have been held out of the hit column here.
And a perfect game. Dang it, dude. Dumb. Don't be a freaking fastball, dang it. It's actually hittable. Or one of those breaking balls that are actually in the zone.
2-2. Here it is.
Come on.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Payoff pitch one more time. And
no, yes.
Game will go by the wayside.
Goodbye.
This pitch misses for ball 4.
God, not swing up that. Finally. Got somebody on, everybody. Here we go. See where we wreck this kid.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try
Double play. Yes, let's go, baby. Single and
the first hit in this one for the Red
I'm here,
Birds.
boys. I'm back.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0.
Just missed it. Dang
Fouled
it.
off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Good pitch, too.
Swing
Oh,
and a miss,
so
and they'll dodge a
early.
major bullet that
Dang
time.
it.
2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball
I'm
lined
so
to the
early
left
on
side.
these. Making me mad.
This will be a foul ball.
You could tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Yep.
Ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Thank you. Finally. Oh, of course. So stupid. So early on those pitches. Carpenter just fricked that.
Busch Stadium here in
Oh,
St.
bad.
Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. On to first and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Here's Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Oh, come on. Give me that.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Taken in by Wong.
Get there.
And
Yeah.
he's out on the
Oh.
tag.
Oh, my. That was lucky.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was sent packing
Got there
on
as early as I
strikes in his
did.
last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Choke, choke.
A swing and
Oh.
a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he's got another one.
Let's go.
12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the... Now in the box, Jose Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch
Am I so late
strikes,
on these?
over
Oh, I'm just not paying
70% so
attention.
far in this outing.
0-2 now from Lester.
I didn't swing.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him.
God,
And
why do I
that's
gotta-
8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. He'll start in with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall.
What are you going to second for, you idiot?
But he'll
Jeez.
be in there with a double.
Let's go. Farmer.
Guy. Now he's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line
Get
down
down.
to left. Oh, and this deflects right off.
Yes.
Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Diego, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive.
What
I
did
know
he
wants to get a ribby
swing?
for his
I
buddy,
pressed it.
but that's the way the
Dang.
game's played.
Swing.
Started to go around, but it's a called
Does that
strike.
sometimes in the
0-1.
movie?
Slapped hard the
Thank
opposite
you.
way. And he has delivered
Why did he
one
go
of the biggest
home,
defensive
dude?
as he cashes in with a base
Oh
hit.
my.
Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah,
Probably thought that'd be caught. It's good that he didn't, but still.
Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Behind 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So a big moment here, and standing in, Matt Wieters, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Be more disciplined.
The 0-1 offering fouled away. Ozuna, the runner at third. Wong over at second. Pollock on at first with 2 down. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Here's the 2-2.
Oh, don't get, please, please. Are you kidding me? Oh my. I'm so bad.
Starting to run out of
The greatest
time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitcher
wanted
for
it.
that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
MVP right now.
So stepping in, Ben Zobrist. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he pops him up.
Crap.
Drifting
All right,
toward the
good.
left side of the infield. And Carpenter will make the catch to... The next to bat for St. Louis, Jairo Munoz. Last time through was a base hit.
Still out
Not
there.
sure
There.
this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a drive out to the gap.
Let's go.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things.
Goodbye, Lester. Let's go. Kicked him out. Knocked him out of this game, baby. Come on, Carp. This is where we get the lead and win this game.
You have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 1-0 the count. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in.
Come on, baby. 1-0, baby.
He's in there at the plate.
Let's go.
And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Let's get it.
And no one remembers that ground ball
Let's
with
get it.
eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down?
Aw,
Take the
double
breath
play.
out of it and slow yourself down enough to come
Fine with
through.
that.
That's exactly what he did.
Got the run. We
So
should.
at first, and they get them both. Into the box. Jose Martinez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3
Ooh,
runs
shoot.
most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
No
Yeah,
balls
I've
and a
not hit
strike
very well
to
this
count.
game.
Little
Oh,
chopper
shoot.
back to the mound.
Oh well. Got the lead.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done.
I'm gonna sit
And
down.
Matty, it was a pretty nasty
The
break
court closer up.
ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
If he gets one base hitter up,
To get a piece there as this
if he
is
gets one
bounced
player
foul.
on base, I'm putting my closer in. Whew.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit
Sweet.
further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Munoz backs up a bit and he takes charge for the
One
first
down, boys. 2 to go.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Mauricio Calderon. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems
Ooh.
like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started.
Yeah,
You
it's
also
getting
have to start
tired.
worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more
all good.
capable of that than others. But
Look at
not
that.
a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as
Also,
hard
I
as he
just
has
see
in this
myself
one.
talking to the announcers that they can hear me.
Something that stood out to in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid
Good
plan
night.
of play. Seems like way too many guys
Take it or
are
leave it, bro.
chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 43,975 fans
Let's go,
on their
boys.
feet now here in St. Louis. Now a swing and he pops him up, and this should do it.
Get there.
And he'll make
Sweet.
the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game
Go.
series as this ball game is over.
Photo game, Michael Walker. Look at that. Not a pretty game, but hey, got the dub. Thank everybody if you watch. Let me know what else you want to see me play in the comments. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. That puts us at 41-17. Nice, thank you.